Destruction is the best. Yeet, yeet. Yeet, yeet. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Oh, this is looking good.
Harekomes Johnny 11 has redeemed first. The _ Dizzy 3 is here.
Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus.
Blinks 97 is here.
Destruction is the best. Yeet. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse.
Just _
But
Mickey
nonetheless,
_ is here.
Destruction. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus. Yeah, I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah, I'm music. We'll go with that. Ash Rain music, bro. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. How are you doing today, my dudes? It is, in fact, stream number 1000 for the hardcore Minecraft world. How is everybody doing on this amazing day? Give me just a second to get everything else I need activated. Got to do my TikTok captcha. On top of it being stream number 1000 as a reason that today is an amazing day for the stream, I also got my new monitor. And in effectively within the next 60 seconds, you'll be able to see what it is on Colonal.live. It'll be updated at exactly 9 p.m. Eastern, because that's how the site updates. So it is. It's not an OLED monitor like I said the other day. It is still a 1440p IPS monitor, but it is 200. Well, yesterday or earlier the week, I got a new monitor for the stream PC that is 180 hertz, up from 140 hertz. And I got
Zoe
one
_
for
B
the
_
stream
1 is
PC
here.
that goes to 260 hertz, up from 240 that it was before. So both monitors got a huge increase, and I'm excited. Also, the colors look amazing on it. Like, I've never seen a monitor in person that looks this
Slime
like
2U is here.
nice. So, let's get into the hardcore world and start up stream number 1000 in the hardcore world. You ready? For you guys, sorry, nothing's gonna change about how it looks for you. But for me, the colors are so vivid. Deja vu. Like, just I opened this screen up because I only installed the monitor like 20 minutes ago. I got this screen up and I was just like, whoa. I was just like, whoa. All right. Oh, one thing I did have to change though was in video settings. I used to have the max frame rate set to like it used to be for my old monitor when it was 144 hertz. I set it to 150. For the previous monitor that I ran for the last couple months, it was 240, so I added it 240. But now if I want 260, I just have to set it to unlimited. So, which is how most people play anyway. But you know, whatever. Here we go. Here we go. I want to look around at the base, how it looks on this monitor. I didn't play around with too many of the settings. I left it in the default like game profile that it had. The only thing I did was I enabled the refresh rate of 260. It's technically overclocked to 260 hertz. Like unless you turn on that setting, it won't go above 240. But dang, yeah, these are very bright, very nice. So stream number 1000, what are we gonna do to celebrate this monumentous day in the world? Well, we're gonna treat the world exactly how you would expect a normal stream to go. We're gonna spend the stream digging in the nether because that's what we do. So that's how we're honoring stream number 1000. That's what we've had 999 streams that on average I'm just digging a hole. So to celebrate, we're gonna dig a hole. Wait, why is my chat not updating over here? All right, it doesn't need to, but it's working. Cool. Oh, we don't need a boat. So, take a look at the hole we're digging. This is the hole we're digging. I think we were actually on the other side we needed to finish digging out before we came back to this side. Let me go check. Yeah. Oh, that is in the right spot. Okay, okay. I got confused. I must be going crazy. I must be going crazy. Yeah, so you can see here, this side's level to there. This side not level yet. So we gotta levelize this, chat. Be a levelizer. All right, so let me just do this, and I'm actually just gonna close that up so it's only a single block tall. And yeah, we're going to start by digging around the perimeter. Just like so. Minimap, true. Yeah, in case you guys need to clip it because you see something in the corner. So if you see something in the roof while I'm down here digging, clip it, and then you'll have the coordinates on screen. To tell me exactly where it is you can see that block from. It is stream number 1000. You know what that means? That means we're halfway there to stream number 2000. That's what we gotta look forward to next, I guess, right? It's only taken me 4.5 years of this hardcore world to... Oh, okay, to get 1,000 streams in it. Yes. Let's get to 1,500 first. That is how numbers work. You know what? You're right. We didn't really celebrate 500. We don't really celebrate stream number milestones here as much as we do day milestones in here. Because it seems like the internet as a whole, when it comes to Minecraft hardcore world lengths, most people predominantly care about your day count. So that's where we focus our celebrations on. But I am definitely not opposed to being excited about stream number 1000. It's, by the way, it's not my 1000th stream. It is the 1000th stream in this hardcore world. Because obviously, like, I have Wifey Wednesdays and the streams on Fridays and stuff. And all the old themeless Thursdays and all that jazz that we, you know, technically, those are streams of mine that don't count towards this. Don't count towards this number. So it is specifically to celebrate this hardcore world's 1000th stream. I'm excited. I mean, you know, there are definitely some worlds out there from other creators that have more days than me that don't have 1,000 streams. If you think about it, there are people who have, you know, full-time streamers, some of the hardcore homies that get to stream a lot more than me and that have, you know, passed me in day count, started their world after me, that have not had 1,000 streams in their world. So this is a very exclusive club. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, here we go. One of the things I do want to see about this monitor, I don't know if how to do it, but I would like to actually check like how accurate the colors are. So when I'm like editing my videos, like this monitor's colors look amazing, and it's never been something I cared about before. But I know like a lot of like high-end monitors will claim to have like, you know, 100% coverage of this or that colors or whatever, right? It'd be good to because this is what I edit my videos on. It'd be good to kind of dial it in so then I can know anything I make is exactly how it should look on most other monitors. Unless it's bad monitors. Did I fit it? Yes, I do have the full shulker box of ghast discs. So today and onwards, when we kill a ghast, we'll just kill it with the bow. We don't need to kill it with the, with return to sender anymore. And if we do, don't bother bringing the disc home, basically. Because I threw out, like, probably 8 discs at the end of the last stream because we had way more than a shulker box. Speak of the devil, there's one right there. Yeah, I can't believe we did that. That's like, that is speed running a shulker box of Tears discs. I'm gonna continue digging the perimeter-ish around this. What day? Is it Thursday night, chat? Yeah, it is. Tomorrow we're playing on the SMP, by the way, and the SMP has been updated to 121.7. I know Darcy was reluctantly very thankful to me for updating it. So, we'll be playing on there 121.7 tomorrow, getting some new stuff and things and stuff. Right now, I don't. I used to watch, like, Exumavoid a ton. I used to, a long time ago, watch, a lot of Mumbo Jumbo and stuff. But I don't really watch a lot of YouTube right now. I don't watch a lot of anything right now. Well, I mean, I not Minecraft related. Because I made a conscious decision a while ago to, rather than watching videos and consuming content, to focus my efforts more on making my own content. It was like a conscious decision to stop, or to stop watching, or to stop spending the majority of my time watching, and to put the majority of time making my own stuff. And then once you do that, it just becomes like the main thing your brain thinks about, and you stop wanting to watch and you start wanting to make your own stuff. If you go back and watch all 1,000 VODs of this world, now there is 1,000 of them. This is the 1,000th. You'll probably find the video or the VOD where I like discover that and say that is like what I'm doing. What's up, NG? How you doing? TMG, welcome in. Welcome to stream number 1,000. Oh, so the new monitor, though, it's the exact same Asus TUF gaming monitor, effectively. One has, you know, the stream PC has 180 hertz, and the gaming PC has 260 hertz. Effectively exactly the same, and they both look amazing. But I did that route so that like the bezels would be the same, and from the front they look like exactly the same monitor. And really the only specs is the refresh rate is higher. Your monitor that you use on Discord is now getting flashing white a lot lately. That could be a cable. Or try a different HDMI port on the back, try a different cable. But if changing out the cable and changing the port doesn't change it, then it's a bad monitor. You better hope at that point it's a bad monitor and not a bad graphics card. Oh, only the Discord app, not the whole monitor? What's up? I've not noticed that. Oh, low pick. Yep. Yeah. I only game at 1440p, and having the stream at 1440p on the Red Video site is great. I used to, you know, stream it at 1080, record it locally at 1440, and then I'd upload it to the Red site afterwards as a 1440p video. But then when I started multi-streaming, I am able to just stream in 1440. So that's real nice. I still record a local copy in case something gets, like, scuffed or corrupted or whatever. Oh, I see a block up there. Where's it at? There it is. I should really pillar up there, though, to make sure. There's no more. Yeah, there's no more. but it saves me a lot of effort not having to re-upload the stream at the end of every stream. That was a really annoying part of ending stream. Is I would have to, after the stream ended, I would have to rename the VOD, move it to its new folder, wait for the, 10 to 20 gigabyte file transfer to happen, and then after that was done, then I would start the upload to the Reddit site, and then I could go to bed, right? Now I still name the VOD, but then I go to bed while the file is still transferring to the other folder, like, easy peasy. Yeah, I got it to where now, within the past 6 months, within this year, I have optimized my end of stream, like, workflow to where literally when stream ends, it takes me 60 seconds to wrap up everything and then actually leave my computer if I want. I try to stick around for whoever I rated for a few minutes. But yeah, typically I can, if I'm in a hurry, and not in like such a hurry I like need to immediately run kind of hurry, but like, if I'm in a hurry to get up from my desk, I can get everything wrapped up in 60 seconds and go upstairs. My Stream Deck macro has like 30 separate tasks that it does at the end of stream. It resets all my filters, it does everything. It sets my scenes, it gets the starting soon stuff ready for the next stream. It's like it's great. It's great. I don't need to do anything anymore. Oh, gas tier. Oh, I saw a red block up there too. I do. But I'd love to do this this full time, so if you're new here, chat, make sure you consider subscribing or following or whatever it is that you can do to help the channel grow. Well, hey, bud, none of that, please. Whoa, that was a return to sender. He dropped a disc that I don't need. That's what we call a return bow sender, you know? Oh, that was a bad joke. You know, that with the included bad dad joke in it would make a good clip submission for the clip-off challenge, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Especially if you include the horrible dad joke in it. Getting the records on the SMP is harder because of the ping. Oh, okay, on the SMP, yeah. I did find out something new, TMG, because I did update the tour server so that we can use like the new firefly bushes and stuff like that in the castle. I updated the tour server. But what I was gonna say is this, for paper, for 121.5 and above, paper upped their requirements from a minimum of 4 gigs recommended to a minimum of 5 gigs recommended. The SMP has plenty more than that, but the tour server only has 4 gigs and it's running 121.7 below the recommended memory. I mean, it's a much less used server, so I'm sure it'll be fine. But if there are performance issues there that we find, I might ask Bisec for another gig of RAM. But I wasn't gonna bother unless we notice an issue. Tomorrow, though, I'll be on the SMP. We'll be streaming on the SMP. I hope anybody that is subscribed can join me. And any of my mods are obviously welcome to hop in VC with me. So, hopefully that'll be a good time. All right, chat, we got both sides down to this height now. Gonna do this. All right. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, because we had a stream or two a while back ago where we had like a dozen people on, you know, back when we reopened it. We had like a dozen people on, you know, so I don't imagine that being an issue. That too. I know I was on by myself and it was using like 2.3 gigs of RAM. So like, with one player on, it's nowhere near, it's less than half usually. So should be fine. And that was on 121.7 with the higher memory requirements, so. This is getting rather thin, actually, now that I look at it. And we're gonna have to be switching between shovel and pick soon, which is going to be annoying. But the plus side of its annoyingness means we're getting, well, once soul sand is exposed, it's only a few blocks thick, you know? So that's annoying, but good. In the long run. You know, I would actually like to keep the soul soil. Soul soil is not renewable, right, chat? Like, soul sand is renewable from the barter farm. But there's no way to make soul soil. So I should be keeping soul soil to the best of my ability. That's always been my my stance. Or that's what I remember doing. Doesn't mean it is what I did, but it's what I think I remember doing during the other nether dig. Technically, soul soil is renewable. How so? But it's a pain? Oh, okay. Big 1,000th stream, indeed. 1,000 streams in the hardcore world. You break a soul campfire, you get soil back. So you could craft that with soul sand, is what you're saying. And then break it and get soul soil.
Skinjaya Sano is here.
Huh. I guess that is renewable, but that is definitely a pain. Obviously, I should. Yes, yeah. That is not something that that is not. If it was like an obscure crafting recipe, you know what, chat? I think a dried gassed block surrounded by 8 soul sand should get you 8 soul soil. The dry gas block is just in there to put an extra soul in the soul sand. Maybe gas tiers then, because that'd be far less expensive. Is my in-game frame rate being G-Sync on? I don't know. I have never reliably been able to get, you know, actually, hold on. I think I can have an on-screen, you guys can't see this. Well, why is my refresh rate, says it's at 120 and it's dipping down to like 116. But like I'm running at 60 FPS and it's doing a refresh rate of 120 hertz. Huh? I'm trying to see if I have like a I have an FPS counter. Okay, yeah. So I can put an FPS counter in the top right of my screen, and it's basically double what Minecraft says my FPS is. Yeah, whenever that goes down to... It's basically... What the heck? And Minecraft's like locked at 60 right now. I have my frame rate set to unlimited. Hold on, if I bring the render distance down, does it go up? No, it's like locked at 60. If I turn off variable refresh rate... Uh-oh. I can't see my game. There we go, paused. All right, if I turn off variable refresh rate in the monitor, then I go up to 260 FPS. Okay, so something about that locked my FPS to 60, but then it was actually working. Which is really weird right now. I'm getting 260 FPS because that's like, it's set to unlimited in the game, but now I'm getting 260, give or take, which is what my monitor is. So like, I'd be interested if I go to my base. Hold on, I gotta check this. If I go to my base right now, where the FPS drops, does my refresh rate drop? We're down to like 230, and no, my refresh rate stays at 260. So, yeah, well, obviously I have it disabled. I just thought it was a weird coincidence that it's stuck at 260. All right, so if I go to Game Plus and I turn off my real-time refresh rate. Okay. Currently in an ER with a busted arm? Did you not pay the casino, Mrs. Ken? Yeah, why would you do that? Exactly, yeah. Oh, I hope you're feeling all right. Well, you're probably not all right, but I hope it's not too bad. I hope they got you taken care of at least. What? They're like bouncing off this guy. I'm gonna swap to my chest plate. Oh. You know what it is? Wait, I think I know why the game was locked at 60 FPS. So I have the capture card as a second monitor in Windows, and the capture card captures 1440p 60. So Windows sees my my computer as having two monitors, one at 1440p 260 and one at 1440p 60. So then when Minecraft, and they mirror each other, but they each operate at their own refresh rate. And then when Minecraft goes to turn on variable sync, it sees the one monitor at 60 and probably prioritizes that one. So I'd have to get a proper, like, 1440p, 260 hertz capture card that has pass-through if I wanted to take advantage of that. And I don't think they make capture cards that'll do that. Usually it's like 1080p 240 hertz is like the most a capture card will do. And then if you go up to 4K, you're doing 60 hertz. Oh wow, that was a leap of faith without wings on. Wings should be in my hotbar. Pulled a muscle, pinched something, but it turned purple and swelled up. Oh boy. All right, so it's not a broken bone or anything. I read busted as broken. Like, I know I understood that you said the word busted, but I assumed busted meant broken. You know what would have been the funnier answer, though? If you were like, when Grayson says, why would you do that? You should have been like, oh, don't worry, Grayson, it's not mine. You're there with someone else's busted arm. You found it, you know? It's just... eh. Me neither. I've also never broken a bone. We're really chewing through these boxes, or these pickaxes, though. Well, we've gone through, this is my 4th one today, and we've been live for 35 minutes. Admittedly, one of them was already pretty low at the beginning of stream, but still. All right, we went around the whole perimeter of this side, so let's continue on. Digging. Oh, look at that. There's another cave thingy-madoodle right here. Let's dig around the perimeter of it, just so that I don't accidentally fall in. You know what, actually, though? Where'd my soul sand go? Did I just chuck it out? I definitely did just chuck it out, didn't I? No. Did I chuck it out somewhere else? Over here? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I mean, not good, but... at least explains it. Okay, cool. So now I have, like, all these slots for soul soil. And like this is like how I'm gonna just keep my inventory for the rest of stream. As I'm doing things. I don't want to pick up a bunch of netherrack that's like just gonna get thrown away. I'll leave a little bit on my hotbar to use as like building blocks, but okay. All right, back to here and take it back. Oh man. But yeah, we're gonna, whenever I take my break at about the halfway mark of stream, we're going to end up repairing all my pickaxes while we're there at the Wither Skelly farm. And hopefully we'll get ourselves the box of coal that we need at the same time. Unlikely, but possible. I'm not gonna pick up like 100% of soul soil and stuff. Like if I fill up my entire inventory with soul sand before my pick runs out, like then, or soul soil, then, you know, I'll let the excess despawn at that point. But basically every time I go back to the shulker box to get the ender chest to get a new pickaxe, I'll empty out however much soul soil I picked up. Okay, that's a new opening that I need to make sure I excavate fully so I don't accidentally fall into it. Alright. Yeah, the next layer is going to be interesting to get rid of because of all of the stuff and things and stuff. But the layers are getting, what we're standing on is incredibly thin at this point, is what I'm trying to say. There we go. Yeah. What I'm standing on right now is incredibly thin. In some places, it's probably only like 1 block thin. Some places might be like 3 to 5 blocks, you know? And I'm sure some of it is still like, you know, very thick, but the next layer is going to start to be interesting because like just a lot of it is going to be problematic to dig. The railway is going to get redecorated. Or the tunnel is, the nether tunnels are gonna get redecorated. For now, they're just encased in a box so a ghast can't blow them up. Buddy? You chose the right decision. Death. Mods, can we pin that project command? Preach. I see that there now. But how's everyone's day been? We're coming up on the end of the week. And I am excited to not work on Saturday. No, I'm excited for the S&P stream tomorrow, though. Is TikTok coming through? Oh, I see. Thank you for the TikTok GIF. No, someone said... Okay, so chat is going over to TikTok, but I'm not seeing TikTok chat in my list. What's up with that? It's the same tool that does it. How is that possible? I'm gonna refresh it. Do I have to redo the CAPTCHA after the refresh? All right, TikTok, let me know you're there. Say something. Let me check the chat. Let me see if it works. There we go. Now I'm getting TikTok chat. That's weird. Because the other platforms' messages were being sent to TikTok, but then the TikTok messages weren't coming my way. No. Oh, shoot, here we go. Oh, that stack is full. Hey, buddy, I'm busy here. All right, I'm gonna just do that then. I'm gonna have 2 stacks of nether quartz ore in my inventory so that I can pick it all up. We are digging a hole in the nether. All right, well, this is a new hole, cave thing, etc. We have to dig around. Look at that guy just dying. Easy peasy. He didn't want none of this. He just knew to die from the first shot. Well, crap. I don't exactly know what I'm working with, but alright, that'll do. So now we can come back to here and, yeah. Take this apart. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I bet. Gunpowder. Yeah, dude, I'll take free gunpowder from that gas. Alright, moving it over. Oh, goodness. This dig has got me tired. I'm ready to go to bed now. I won't go to bed. Even if I ended stream, or when I end stream, I won't go to bed. I'm gonna eat something. I had an extremely low-calorie dinner that was kind of filling. Or actually, pretty filling, especially for the amount of calories it was. But I'm gonna have to eat something after stream. And if I'm gonna eat something, then I might as well watch the next episode of Andor that I'm on. So, you know, I'm gonna be up late. I don't gotta be up early for anything or anything. Just work. Oh, low pick. Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite since the Tournament of Champions. I hope you have fun. All right. You know, I honestly don't know what their current season of Tournament of Champions of Gamers Feud has any Minecraft in it. If it did, I know I would have signed up. Or maybe they didn't start the next season yet or something. I don't know. Maybe they just got sick of me being there. I don't know. It's probably the last one. What am I here? I'm here for a new pick. Right. Got him. Hey, I actually killed him with the fireball. I don't want the music disc. Gotta despawn. I've already got all I need music disc wise. Literally, if I took a music disc home, once it got filtered through my storage system and came out into the other end, it would get thrown away. So I'm just not bringing them home anymore. I have one sitting in my collection box, my collection of discs box, like where I have one of every disc. And then I have a full shulker box of them. And I don't need any more. Once you've got a full shulker box of a single disc, you don't need any more. All right, this layer's done over here, chat. All right, next up, we're going to... take this stuff away. All right, I'm actually gonna need to grab the black stone out of here. Put that back. Do that. Great. We're gonna dig underneath here until we get to the other side. And now we can go put this box here as a dump box here. And we'll be working on the larger side of the circle now. Whoa. Oh. Wait, what happens if you kill a ghast with a different ghast's fireball? Okay. Does it still count as return to sender? Do you still get the disc? The world may never know. Alright, we're going around this way. Well, actually, this way is annoying. I'm gonna go this way. Good. Oh wow, we're seeing soul sand here already too. That means even without an opening nearby, you know it's pretty thin. I'm gonna put my chest plate on. Not because that guy's scary or anything, but because it's just better to have the chest plate on than the wings for this part of the digging. This isn't particularly thin or anything here. Oh, was that drops from the ghast I killed over here, huh? Wow, this is a huge like ravine thing that splits the entire room into effectively. Oh boy. Huge rift. XP from the second gas there that I had killed. You picked up his head? Are you cereal right now? He's cereal right now, I bet. I see a ghast over there. If he starts shooting at us, you know, he's so far away that his gas balls probably will not be hitting me directly. So all he'll be doing is, you know, blasting a trail behind me if he did get aggro. And then that would just be less blocks that I have to dig. Now, if the ghast is close enough to where he's actually hitting me and it's annoying or whatever, then I'll kill the ghast. Otherwise, you know, he doesn't directly bother me. See, like that? As long as I keep moving, I'm making progress. Theoretically speaking, all the ghast will be doing is free labor. I swear I thought I saw a block up there, but I think it was a breaking particle. A particle of one of these other blocks being broken. Look at this, we're uncovering a cave that, like, was previously fully covered up. Continuing with the same rules of going around the edge in the same direction. Just going around the perimeter. So that way when we get to doing our back and forth striping sort of dig, it'll be much easier for us. That's why I do this. You've probably picked up on that, though, if you've been watching for the rest of the dig. I go around the perimeter of the circle, and then if I encounter a cave, rather than, like, pillaring over it or anything, I just continue digging my same perimeter around the edge of that cave. And this just happens to, you know, we're uncovering such a monumentally massive cave. It's just been a while, because eventually it will loop you right back to where you started, and then you keep digging the perimeter of the circle. Either that, or it'll split the whole circle in half, and then you'll have two separate perimeters to dig. This one did not split the room in half, though. It did eventually come back. All our goal here is to separate the bulk that needs dug out from the edge. Look like you're angry piglins. Hey, look how close that piglin was to me, who did not sense me breaking that gold ore, huh? Interesting. Is that a line of sight thing? I don't feel like it's a line of sight thing. I don't know what the range is. Or maybe your line of sight makes it like 100% if it's within a certain range. Oh. I must have hit the baby, made him angry. But see, that guy's not mad. Oh, that's a baby. Ooh, I'll take these. Oh. So chat, I finally saw, Magic and I ended up talking about a drive-in theater to see if there was like a different one. And we found one that's like well over an hour away that had a set of kids movies that our kids would have been into. But with how late the sun sets at this time of year, the second movie would have been over at like 1 a.m. and then we still would have had an hour drive home. So we were like, I guess, like, cause it's not worth driving an hour plus to see one of the movies when you're paying for both at that point anyway. So we were like, yeah, well, if we're going an hour to see the drive-in movie, then, you know, we're gonna see both of them, and then like the kids aren't gonna be awake for that, and then we're gonna be stuck watching kids movies. It might be worth it. Though, honestly, like, I watch kids' movies and stuff with them, and I fully pay attention, like, I'm not above that or anything. As a dad, it's just part of the territory. Oh, yeah, I got the new pick. I emptied out my inventory. Let's keep going. Oh, good. Plus, I don't feel like they make movies in movie theaters for kids anymore that are, like, not also meant to be at least somewhat entertaining to the adults, because most of the kids movies that show up are Disney or Pixar and stuff like that, and Disney is specifically pandering to adults with their current kids movies by just remaking the classic ones from when millennials were kids. So I can't lie, there's movies you watch without your son that are kids movies. I feel like kids movies that are meant for kids kind of thing, like, don't exist anymore. Kids movies are just, like, they're using IPs that millennials will want to go see. And then they're doing a poor job at making a movie a millennial would want to see, but they are sure as heck marketing millennials into those theaters. That's what I see happening. Millennials and Zoomer or Gen Z, whatever, all, you know, all the above. They're remaking a live action Moana, which that came out in what? The 2010s? You want to switch to Java because of the mods and everything, but all your homies are on console? Well, the good thing about a PC is you have Java and Bedrock on a PC. If you buy one, you get the other. So if you get a PC to play Java, you can still play Bedrock with your friends on your PC when you join a server with them or whatever. But then when you play single player, you can play Java. Did I just... Oh, you get bored in single player? Oh, rip, dude. That's where the fun's at. You don't gotta rely on other people to have fun in single player. Appreciate the likes. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. All right, so we're digging out this 4-block wide slot right here next to the tunnel, and we did the exact same thing on the other side of the tunnel. So then we'll be able to just dig, after we're done with the perimeter here, we'll be able to dig out the 2 blocks underneath the tunnel, and then we will have the 2 halves of the circle fully connected and protected. 1,000 streams in my world, indeed. A celebrationary day. Alright, let me continue going around this. Oh, we're gonna be releasing this fully kitted gold and chainmail guy. Jeez, dude. I mean, he's eventually gonna fall down and either land on there and die or land in the lava and die, but still, until he does, he is kitted out good. Is it that 100% of baby piglins can pick up an item? Because they, like, can pick up gold, so any of them can pick up anything at that point and put on armor, hold an item in their hand, all that stuff, so that effectively every baby piglin that spawns never despawns when it's in my dig kind of area. Oh shoot, yeah. Back around this way, because we got separated again. Oh, we got moss there. And I don't have my hoe on me. Rip. There we go. Down you go. I don't know what you're counting now. You've lost me. I keep thinking there's netherrack in the ceiling, but it's because I plugged that hole with netherrack so that I'll specifically be able to go plug that hole with concrete later. But whatevs, I just forget what I'm doing apparently. I forget everything. This must be incredibly thin right here if we had 2-block thick soul sand to deal with already. Hoglin attack mining in the nether. You know what? I bet that clip is great. Definitely. For sure. Over 17,000 days in this world. If you go to one of the landscape streams, the day count is in the top left corner at all times. There you go, purple's gotcha. How you doing, purple? Preach, dude. I am married. I'm doing all right. I'm having a good time. Excited that today is the 1000th stream in the world. Oh, shoot. There we go. Had a notification. Had a little milestone today, but you can't say it here. Okay. Well, congrats on whatever it was. I'm gonna guess that Purple ate her 1000th gallon of ice cream today, and is very accomplished. That's the only valid excuse. What? In your lifetime, you don't think you've had 1000 gallons of ice cream? I hope I have. That's a good life. That's a good life. Debate. Don't call. All right. Oh, that's why I had an extra 2 Blackstone. I should really get that and put it back, huh? Before I forget. We'll take that. All right. Oh, hey! My shot, come back, guys! Jeez, dude! I guess I didn't really think about the fact that they'd just be able to shoot right into this. I'll have to do something about that. No. This is specifically here to protect. It's a gas-proof wall around our nether tunnels that we're exposing. Yeah, whatever. Oh, shoot, I was gonna check what you sent me. Oh, nice! GG. Good luck. How dare you be sarcastic? How dare. I thought Whatevs. Alright, so now we just gotta dig underneath the tunnels. What? What are you wearing, dude? Where'd you get that? this is like... Yeah, this is so wide, I'm just gonna do 4 blocks first, and then we'll come back at it. I thought I heard piglins getting mad, but they're not coming at me. Nice. Nice. Whoa. Rude, lava. This is not the place for you. Alright, we'll finish off this way first. Another 4 blocks then. Okay, this has got to just be a couple blocks thin then, I imagine. Yeah, and I'm going to just leave the netherrack above my head here, because I don't want to expose any tunnel there if there is, and, you know, it's whatevs. Yeah. Oh, low pick. Alright, low. I feel like I'm not getting, like, any ores. Like, I feel like the last time I did this, I vaguely remember, like, coming back to, you know, get a new pick, and I'd have a full inventory of stuff to throw in there, and, like, still have, like, a bunch, like, doesn't feel the same. Whoa! Good thing this place is protected. Okay. Doesn't that depend on the biome? Maybe. Yeah, maybe because we're in a soul sand valley for part of it. We're not getting much. New. Well, no, our last dig was primarily in the soul sand valley. Sir. See, that was a dumb decision of you to attack me. You had a leather tunic on. And I am meat. That baby was wearing a hoglin head. Yo, what is this little... Yeah, little offshoot thing that I missed, apparently. Huh. Got a purple hue overlay. Well, that's on brand for you, so... Alright, I'm right. What's the next part? I'm ready. No, it was so bad. Alright. If you weren't here for the beginning, I actually had some monitor updates myself. But what was causing your purple hue? We plugged in with HDMI cable and the picture was pristine. Hey, bud. Hold on. Going through some stuff, apparently. All right, you plugged in with an HDMI cable and the picture was pristine, so we're digging under the table. The cord and the cat chewed it. Oh my god, dude. That's hilarious. I mean, that's much better than the monitor, right? So I got myself, I'm not sure how much you tuned in, but I got a new monitor for the stream PC early in the week. A new 1440p 180 hertz monitor for the stream PC. For the stream PC's main monitor. And then I got a new monitor for the gaming PC today. A new 1440p 260 hertz monitor. So we are cooking today. But also, yeah, so I was using, the reason I replaced the gaming monitor, or the gaming PC's monitor, is because I was playing with one that was open box, and that would occasionally just flicker off, and then a second later it would reconnect and stuff. But it was really annoying how, you know, I'd go days without the issue, and then it would happen 6 times within an hour. So the monitor over on the stream PC is actually the same monitor that I used to have on the gaming PC, and it actually just straight up died earlier in this week. I came down to my PC and it was completely dead. Monitor wasn't working at all. So I actually ran to the store and bought a new monitor, a decent one, 180 hertz. It didn't need to be. I was willing to buy the cheapest one that I could find that was 1440p. But I found the cheapest one I could find that was 1440p was 180 hertz. So I'll take the upgrade. And then, so that was an Asus TUF gaming monitor there. And then I went and I was like, okay, so if I'm buying one new monitor, I'm going to go buy the other monitor that is also failing. I'm going to buy its replacement now, before the streamathon, before I have, you know, anything going on there. So I decided to go out and I got one on Amazon, and it also happened to be the best monitor I could find, best bang for my buck to get one that is at least 240 hertz, was an Asus TUF gaming monitor that happened to be 260 hertz. So actually I think I might have paid an extra $20 or something like that to get 260 hertz instead of 240 hertz. But now they're both, they're basically, they look identical, like physically. And the only difference is that the one on the gaming PC is, you know, 80 hertz or 80 FPS better. So it's good. It's good. It's good. But with that, the cat actually helped the situation because the cable of the cat was VGA. And your PCA doesn't have VGA, so you had to be into an adapter, and now you just have an HDMI. Oh, you have an HDMI to USB cable for that monitor? Oh boy. So do you not have an HDMI cable or port on that monitor then, I assume? Or are you using like a laptop? Is that why it's a USB-C thing? PC only has one. Oh, so it's your like secondary monitor. You don't have a graphics card? You're using integrated graphics? Oh wait, no. Okay, so it has a USB and 2 display ports. So you're using, your side monitor is using a USB-C, meaning it's running integrated graphics, unless your graphics card is one of the very few that NVIDIA released that has a USB-C on the graphics card. I mean, it's a side monitor, it's not like it's running your game. Oh, okay, Gast is here. It would be a 20 series, and you probably wouldn't consider it to be very old. It would have been the 2000 series that had the USB-C ports on them. Or maybe it was 3000 series. It's a 2070. Oh, so the USB-C port is on the graphics card? It's not a USB-C port on the motherboard? Because that's good. Okay. Do you know why that USB-C port is there? The USB-C port is there for VR headsets. NVIDIA added USB-C graphics outputs for VR headsets on one generation of consoles and then never did it again. Because I guess they decided VR would be better, like, to have, like, it in the headset than on the computer. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it works. I personally think they should have kept it because I prefer VR when it's wired to a PC rather than going through any wireless link or using a completely wireless console headset thing like a Meta Quest or whatever. I like using Steam VR and plugging in my HTC Vive. Obviously, I would want something better than a Vive nowadays, and I haven't played VR in ages. But I still would. Problem is with me and doing a wired headset like the Vive that I have is I have my gaming PC is in a server closet outside of this room on the opposite of the wall behind my monitors, and I would need probably a 10 feet of the cable would be dedicated just to getting it like to my desk, and then I would need. It'd have to be a 25-foot cable if I wanted to have a little bit of maneuverability. The end of the destructed cable. Oh, that'd probably be good to post in the Tech Talk channel on the Discord if you wanted to. Oh yeah, that's destructed. All right. Copper Golem thoughts? Excited, very excited. Dedicated RAM. My PC has 64 gigabytes. Yeah, I saw it. It's destructed. I just like sharing the stuff with the community. So everyone else can see how destructo your cat is. Copper Golem will be useful for bartering farms. Actually, yeah. Holy crap. Not mine, but maybe season 3. To sort the Yo, I hadn't thought about that. Using it for my barter farm. Unstackables. Yo. TMG, big brain. Dang it, am I gonna have to update my barter farm in 121.8 again? Ah! I had to update it for 121.6 and now also 121.8. Though, yeah, the Copper Golem is going to potentially need to be put in like several places. Because I would like to have storage saving the books for sure. The boots and I mean maybe the potions even. The boots can be thrown away. The potions are mid, but you know, I mean, it's free potions. Soul Speed 1 and 2 right to the bin. Yeah, Soul Speed 3 keep them. So the question is, when Mojang gets to the full final release of the Copper Golem, is it going to, like right now on Bedrock, I assume it would sort the different books into different chests, because if you rename an Ender Pearl, it doesn't put an Ender Pearl in the same chest as the renamed Ender Pearl. Right? So I assume in its current implementation in Bedrock, it would put the different book tiers in different chests. But once it comes to Java and once it's had a couple months of user feedback, is that going to stay the same, or is Mojang gonna like put every variation of the same item into the same chest? And right now, I don't know which is better. There's definitely pros and cons to both methods. So we'll see. You'd have it bring the potions to brewing stands and then have them put in extensions automatically. Yeah. Yeah. That would be the best option there for sure. Not in my storage room, or not in my bartering farm, because you don't, what do you need? Bedrock? You need gunpowder, I mean, to extend a potion. The way that my farm works is I specifically only make the output of things that you can make from the farm itself. But I would probably have it do my normal thing where it fills up a few shulker boxes, or it fills up a shulker loader, and then the rest would be thrown away once that's full up, right? That'd be how I handle it. You'd need redstone. Yeah, redstone, and that'd have to be supplied. So I'd probably have it fill up a shulker loader with, what do you call it? I'd probably have it fill up a shulker loader with the potions, and then I could take the potions to wherever I end up building a full-scale potion brewer thing, and at my potion brewing place, I would have like an automatic piston extender module there, where then I would dump shulker boxes of the fire potions from the barter farm, or any potion that just needs extended, and it would extend them automatically. On the SMP, definitely doable, yeah. I mean, it's doable in my hardcore world too, but just by the rules that I follow for my farms, I wouldn't have it. But yeah, definitely. Self-imposed limitations, chat, are, in my opinion, are good, because that gives you more things to do, right? Like, obviously, I could make an exception and deliver whatever, but I like abiding by my self-imposed limitations, because that just gives me an excuse to build more stuff. I get asked 1 billion times a month, well, how do you still play the same hardcore world? Don't you get bored? Yeah, it's the little self-imposed limitations, you know, that make you keep playing, because you have to do things a certain way, right? In my opinion, that's one of the main things that keeps a long-term world fun. And my self-imposed limitation is something that results in more gameplay, because it's not like I won't do something, it's just that I won't do it in a certain way, and where I have to build a whole farm for it, which I think is cool. But you're entitled to your own opinion and do it your own way. Grab with the tier 3 sub for 27 months. I appreciate it, my dude. We're at half a stack of sub points right now. Nice. Exclamation Partner Plus. The #1 way to support the stream is to help me hit this Partner Plus goal above my head and get to 100 sub points. Qualifying subs only, yada yada yada. Purple platform makes the decision, not me, but you know. Thank you for posting that. Dig around this hole so I don't accidentally fall down it in the next pass or something. Wow, when you're doing this on soul sand or whatever, it really speeds things up. Like, we've had little patches of the stuff, but this is the longest I've spent on it today. Wow, you're really booking. You're really moving. Hey, bud. Hey, don't hit me. Alright, since I'm close to an edge, I'm actually gonna shoot him. As much as I love the free labor, what's up? Whoa, okay, little... See, that's why I dug around that, and then I almost ran straight into it. Alright, just got this little area here to get rid of. All on its lonesome. All alone again. I just can't wait to be all alone again. Is that how that goes? I don't know. Was it on the road again? Ah, whatever. On the road again. Okay, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. Alright, let's get back over to here to where we left off. This little section. Alright, which way will I go next? I'm gonna go here. Sir?
Clyers and Bucalins is
Welcome in, my dude. Well, you got to think the next layer down is going to become incredible, like be much smaller than the previous one afterwards, because like we're exposing so many more caves in this one, and specifically we're exposing so much soul sand, and the soul sand is only ever going to be a couple blocks thick, and then you know that's the nether roof, and then we're going to be having a huge gap of lava lake beneath. So the next layer down after this after that it's going to speed up dramatically. So I'm getting... We're getting through right now the worst of it, the most of it, you know. And soon it might actually slow down a little because of like how much like dodging gaps and stuff there is, but there'll be way less to mine overall. Yeah, oh, I have to. I think this is my last pick, if not my second to last pick. This gas is really good over here. Yeah. Okay, apparently he's too far away now. He was shooting just a little too close, bothering me. Apparently I picked up some of that. Oh, he's on fire now. Love that for him. No, but a gas shooting at me isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially if it's far enough away that when it shoots me, by the time the fireball gets there, I'm not standing in the same place anymore. Like, that is great because that's just helping me dig. That's just less blocks I have to dig, either on this layer or the next one, you know, depending where it's hitting. So I'll take it. But, you know, depending on how close they are or what angle they're shooting at, it just becomes annoying when they land their hit every time, so that's when you gotta end them. All right, let's get over here, and we're gonna start going this way, I guess. Sir, please stop. Oh, good. He finally died, the little hoglin baby. I do think this is the last layer I'm gonna keep my mini-map on, though, because after that, we're not the chances of us seeing a piece of netherrack or something through the bedrock ceiling above us is gonna be so slim once we're down that low. So, all right, let me put all that in there. All right, and my last silk touch pick, but we're gonna go repair my tools and take a quick break. So chat, whatever platform you're watching on, consider dropping a follow. Let me grab a boat. Let's get over here. If you are new, drop that follow. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. we're heading over to my Wither Skelly farm for this break. I'm gonna AFK over there to farm up some coal, and then we're gonna repair all my tools before we get back to the dig. All right. All right, so first things first, let me just get on here. Minecart is flowing. Let me get my inventory full so I don't pick up a bunch of junk. And then we do... Oh, boy. I just pressed the button I shouldn't have. Hold on. Okay. I need to make a note to myself. Minecraft backup should fail if Minecraft is open. Yeah, I instead of pressing the macro to start clicking, I pressed the backup. I pressed the button to make a backup of my hardcore world that I do at the end of stream after stream. So yeah, I was like, I don't want to corrupt the world by having a backup be made of it while I'm playing it. So I need to make it check if Minecraft is running and fail. That needs to happen. That needs to happen. All right, back to hardcore. All right. So I should probably move where that button is too, make it more inconvenient. So let's start the clicking. All right, I see the minecart is going, so let me get over here to my break screen. Chat, whatever platform you're on, if you want to play a mini game with us, come on over to the purple stream chat. Link is in the bio panels, descriptions, etc. I'm gonna have this going here in just a second. Maybe. Let me try Gartic. Don't appear to be having much luck. Oh no, Gartic is down, giving me an error like it always does. Words. Okay, words loaded on my end again. There it is, there it is. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, chat, I'm back. Let's do some tool repairs. I want to stay on this pressure plate so that I don't stop the minecart. We didn't stop the minecart. Alright. Go ahead. You guys can definitely keep going with words for a while. I'll even restart it for you if you fail while I'm doing the repair session. What words are we looking at here? Oh, trustful was the big one. Wow. Good. I was just thinking ruts, and I was looking to see if all the letters were actually in there. Flat? No. Nope. That is the A. Okay, that's cool. Okay, cool. The minecart is still kind of picking stuff up. Yeah, I got very bad ability to guess that one. Jeez. I'll restart it for you, don't you worry. You guys can keep going. Alright. Laws. Swallow. Okay. Wallows is probably the other one. Somebody wallows. And then wallow, maybe, is a word on all its own. Slaw, yeah. Whales. Oh, walls, okay. Yep, I was right. Gotta guess wallow next, chat. Where's wallow? Did nobody guess laws? Oh, there we go, finally. Alright. There you go. Purple's just getting all the big words. Nobody else is bothering to guess them when I say them. I'm trying to help you all out, chat. Okay, also, yep, that's a good one. Allows, okay, that means allow is gonna be in there. There you go. What about wool? No, there's only one O. Lowe's? Not the store, but like... well, you still have the lock on your name, purple, so it wouldn't work. Oh wait, never mind, that's Claire, you're both purple, so dang it. There you go. Oh no, the Claire said owls. Yeah. Chat, you can't guess again until the lock by your name goes away. When you guess a word, you can't guess again until while the lock is still there. I'll give you free next levels too, since we're here repairing tools for so long. Patent? No, that's an M, not an N. Oh, wow. Matt. Hate. Team is in there. Pete. P-E-A-T. Mate, good one. Tape? Oh, you already did tape. Attempt. Meet. Oh, okay. Map. I feel like a team. I said that. I said another one earlier too that nobody's guessed yet. Oh well. Oh, Pete. We'd have meat, but if anybody guessed Pete. Temp. Yeah, that's an abbreviation. I wouldn't think that would work anyway. Whoa, it did work! Oh, okay. It unlocks when you go past the... Whoa, you're right! The lock thing is a scam right now. What the heck? What? What?
Repair another pick.
Oh, yep. Got distracted. There you go, it reset again. Team! Finally, somebody guesses it. Maybe I'll turn this down a bit. That's much better, actually. All right. Dash, good job. Rash. Shard and hairs, okay. Shared? I don't know. Ard, good one. Radish! Ooh, yeah. Dish. Good job. Hopefully this is getting me a lot of coal. Uh-oh, why do I actually have a stack of coal in my inventory? Where did that come from? Raids! Raid. Good. Good. Good job. Getting really close to all of them. Is the locks working properly this time, I wonder? Arid. Yeah, try that one again. I would imagine that would work. No. Oh, new pick. Dash was one of the first one people guessed. UFO. Fine. Oh, fine didn't work, but Dune did. So that means F or I is fake, probably. Found? You could try found, and that'll tell us if I is fake. And if that doesn't work... Okay, I is fake then. If found works but find doesn't, then it's definitely I that's fake. I got a tutorial on my channel. Exclamation mark YT in the chat, and you can go find it over there. I don't know if I have a command specifically for it. No, I have a video on it, Purple. Fondue! Ooh! Come on. What else do we have? We almost have donut. We're just missing the T. Preach, dude. Feud. Good job. Now we're officially passing it. We know I is fake. Good job, good job, good job. Oh, new pick. Nude! All right. Dude! No, never mind. We don't have that. Doof? Even spurt. Doof for spurts, evil incorporated. All right. Wind. Wedding! Yo! Big word right off the bat. Window? No. Ding. Okay, ding is a word. Wing is when as well. Y. Deep. Yeah, wing and ding. And dine. Winged. Good job. Widen. Dinged. Okay. Everyone's trying to get the big words. I'm not guessing all the little ones I'm suggesting. All right, we're all done. Let's go see if we got our shulker box of coal blocks or if it's still filling. Yeah, we did it. We got 1 box of coal blocks out of it. We're just gonna leave this here until we need it. And we are gonna keep AFKing here because if we got 1 box, that means we're probably close to getting a 2nd box. So that's a lot of coal. That's taken several streams of like going there on my break and then doing repair sessions to get, but we've gotten it. All right. Buddy. Okay, yeah, we left off. Let's, all right, turn that back on so we can see the outline. And, yeah, we're ready. Take those bones. Okay, you're gonna be in an annoying spot, so I gotta kill you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. I put the the chest plate in my offhand and the totem in my hotbar and kept the wings on my back. That was very smart of me. Chat, that's a clip right there. That's a clip off clip right there, please. Oh, you guys need one more word. Come on. One more. Boom! You did it. Well, my volume's down pretty low. There we go. What's up? Been a while. Been a while since I could mine a block this fast. Hey, quit hitting me or I'll hit you back. Come on, dudes. We all know you're going to lose, so I don't know why you bother fighting. Goodbye. Let me mine in peace, please. Pulling an all-nighter for the sleep schedule. So you got a good time to stop by. Pulling an all-nighter for the sleep? What's that? To like reset your sleep schedule, kinda? So that you'll be tired by the end of tomorrow night? Yeah. Gotcha. You know, I found that just having children solves the need to ever reset your sleep schedule, because you'll just be tired all the time. So that worked for me for the last few years. Any time of the day, man, you'd be like, oh, you want to take a nap? Done. Deal. I'm ready. Yeah. Now you just need to stay awake like 17 hours. Valid. Oh, man. Sleep is like gold after kids, yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Bro. Bro, I actually so there was a day when the Magic and the girls stayed the night over at Magic's parents, just so that they could all have a night over at Grandma's house, kind of deal. And Magic stayed too, because our youngest still needs breastfed at night. So I was home alone for the night, and I had a little to drink, and then I slept in till 2 p.m. I was like, I am not missing an opportunity to sleep in. And I slept and I woke up at 11 and I'm like, man, I'm pretty tired, but they're not coming home yet. So I stayed down and I slept until 2 p.m. I haven't slept in that late in pre-COVID, man. Don't tell Magic though that I had a good night's sleep. I'll get in trouble. I tried telling her, oh, do you want to know how late I slept in? And she's like, no, I do not. Oh, well, rip Words and GG Purple on carrying the team. You had almost 300 points. Gee. And then I still went to bed at a decent hour that night because I was still tired. What even was that word? What the heck? As you say it live? What did I say? Wait, what was it? What did I say? Your sleep schedule is absolute trash right now? Wait, did I say the big word that nobody could guess? Is that what you're saying? Because that'd be absolutely hilarious. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, I said, well, Magic's not watching the stream right now. And I always kind of bait chat into, like, don't tell Magic kind of stuff, because I want to... Because first off, Magic wouldn't really care. Second off, it would actually be hilarious if Magic was be like, chat was like telling me you slept in? like what? Offhand chest plate is clipped? Nice. Yeah, that's just peak stupidity. Yeah, my sleep schedule's been pretty slim lately because I'm not going to bed directly after stream anymore. For a while, that was my hack to make sure that I like stayed under my calorie goal. But now I'm staying under my calorie goal so well that like I have some calories to spare at the end of the day. So now I'm back to eating a midnight snack. And so now I stay up again because I don't need to not snack after stream to stay under my calorie goal. So I was actually talking to Magic that I think I'm gonna drop my calorie goal by 100 calories and then do that for a month. Cause like my weight is kind of stagnated. You're still in the waiting room for your arm? I thought you had been like admitted by oh my goodness. Though I will admit for the past week or so, I've consistently been going like over my calorie goal because I've just been like, even though like during the day, I'll stay under my calorie goal, after stream, I've been having a snack that puts me over it. And that's making me upset, but here we are. I don't know anymore. Kind of torn. When stream started, her first message is that she's in the hospital right now because her arm is like turning purple or something. And you're still in the ER waiting room 3 hours later? Oh, that's not good. So I've only been to the ER one time in my adult life, and they didn't let me sit in the ER long enough to finish filling out the paperwork. So, and there were other people there before me who were still waiting when I got let in. That means your triage level was more urgent. Yes, it was when I had my steroid injection in my back. One of the things that they said side effects wise was if you have a headache that gets gets better when you lay down, let them know immediately. That's like very bad. And I did, but I told him it wasn't like super severe. And then it was like, oh, well, we'll see how it is in the morning. And if it's still there in the morning, go to the ER. And I went to the ER, and it was a Sunday. They actually didn't give me the blood patch, Purple. They just hit me with a concoction of medicine and said, once this medicine wears off, if it's still there, we'll do the blood patch because we have to call someone in. We don't have anyone in to do it. And they hopped me up on so much medication that it was fine. And then it was like, all right, well, come back tomorrow when the doctors are in if it comes back after tonight. And I was like, God dang it. I was already over my deductible at that point, so it was what it was. Like I went for free. Yeah, they had a guy on call, but they would have had to call him. I was like, whatever, man. I was like, the problem was I was in like too much pain, and then the medication had me too out of it to like fight. I was just like, all right, whatever. Yeah, I know. Dude. They didn't want to give it to me because I didn't say like my pain was like a 10 out of 10. I was like, it's a pretty rough headache, but it's not like it's not as bad as my back pain was, kind of deal, you know? So they didn't want to give me a blood patch unless they absolutely knew I needed it, I guess, was their excuse. Because they're like, you know, it's doing another shot, there's another chance of something going wrong, yada yada, so... but... I was just like, whatever. It's like, I was like, okay, if this medicine wears off and I need it, I'll be right back, but... Treatment is 48 hours, then do a blood patch. Yeah. Yeah. It all ended up fine. 40 hours from the inject. Okay, yeah, it was definitely over that by the time. Yo, Shadow with the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you up to today, my dudes? Absolutely massive of you popping in here. Oh. Massive. Oh, what my chat just like stopped updating. What happened?
A follow.
Uh-oh. There it is. Okay. There it is. Yeah, like I saw it pop up over there, but not on my monitor. How are you guys doing? Shadow, what were you up to? Welcome in. If you're new here, my name's Colonel. I'm a pink slime. I play some hardcore Minecraft. Today is stream number 1000 in my hardcore Minecraft world. And we are working on digging out a spot in the nether above my nether mob zoo. What's up, dude? It's been a minute. How you doing? Thank you, Miku. Oh. What were you up to? Or if you got a raid and run, take care of yourself after stream, go do what you gotta do. That is perfectly fine too. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for the follows. So this is a perimeter around where my nether mob zoo is gonna be. Let me show you guys real quick down there. It's not a full perimeter. You can tell it's kind of small. But this is where my nether mob zoo is gonna be. It's an inverse build of my overworld one. So my overworld one sticks up out of the ocean as a giant mushroom thing and it's white. This one hangs from the nether roof and it's black and it's gonna have the nether mobs in it. So we kind of picked a dome size that looks reasonable so that it's going to be hanging directly from the bedrock ceiling inside this circle. And we're also going to clear out basically everything else inside this sphere so that it's kind of here alone. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Hit day 2800 in the hardcore world and started working on an almost 2 million block tower. Whoa, nice, dude. And get the heck out of here, hoglins. All right. Oh, I hit the baby, not the other baby. Oh well. Get out of here, punks. Jesus. Guys are just, well, so much of this is just fighting off hoglins. I hate it. A cool and scary place. What is that? That's a skeleton. That means there's a spawning space up there. That means there's a block inside of the bedrock that is has 2 air blocks above it. Where's he at? There he is. Yeah. Yeah, so there was room for him to spawn on top of that soul sand there. That's a first. It's not a schematic, it's mini HUD. It's a sphere from mini HUD. It's just a shape. Oh, gas shooting at me. Shadow, are you updated to 121.7 yet? The latest one? In your hardcore world? You got any of the new, like music discs and stuff that are in these updates? Still on 120.4, oh boy. Stopped updating a while back, I see. Hey, it's close enough. Mini HUD and Lightmatica are made by the same guy. Or the same team, so technically it's now made by a girl. The founder is a guy. I don't know what to say anymore. But the current dev that maintains it is a girl. At least I think so. Not all your mods have been done above that. See, I drop mods after if like once I have like replay mod or flashback nowadays, whatever mods haven't been updated, I just drop them and then I'll add them back in eventually afterwards. I like playing on the latest. But what's your build gonna be like that you're doing? You said it's gonna be millions of blocks. Can't do that. Oh shoot! So you got some that were like very not vanilla, huh? Yeah, you do have a couple. I mean, you have that like pickaxe that mines bedrock kind of deal. I've seen. I don't know what else you got. 900 blocks tall? Did you increase the world height then? I know that's a thing you can do with commands ever since 1.18. But, I've never done it. 2,400 world height. Jeez, dude. Yeah, I could see why that would crash your game if you got rid of that mod.
Master CJ is here.
CJ, welcome in. How you doing? CJ, we got the race coming up in a couple weeks, right? The MasterCart 2025. That's like in 2-3 weeks. I thought I missed it, dude. On like July 1st or something, I was doing my schedule for the month, and I was like, oh no, wasn't MasterCart like on the 26th or something? Thinking it was June 26th, not July 26th. Dedicate a stream to practicing. Oh, maybe. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll have to look at my schedule. So if MasterCart is on, I'm looking at it. Yeah. Oof. Maybe the day before actually would be a day that I have available to practice. The day before. I just saw a piece of netherrack. Oh, it's a piece of the netherrack. There's one right there, and there's one right there. So like from right here you can see them both. So let me get them both. That's 2 weeks away from now. Yeah. Where's the other one? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Even putting a block down to mark it, I can't find it again. Oh, there it is, there it is. We're down to like 119, I think? I don't know. No. 112, we're on to 112. I'll keep the minimap on. Anyone can join, even viewers, for the practice or for the event? Because I think you changed the rules this year. Oh, dude, I wish I was good at Minecraft too, man. Anyone can join the event? Oh. I didn't even see that. Why is my TikTok not coming through my chat again? That's the second time. Where Colonel is reading the messages and putting them into TikTok chat. But then the TikTok chat is not coming to my combined chat. And that's the same program. So like, I wish there was a way to like make it auto refresh every like 10 minutes or something. No, we're digging out a perimeter around my mob zoo. We've actually only found one debris so far, so if I was doing this for debris, I would be an incredibly sad boy. Hey, thank you, Mr. Gas, for helping out with this dig. Making your contributions to the project. Alright, surrounded the cave entrance there. An epic nether base? I don't do nether bases. It's just a zoo. Massive. The mobs get to live here. And it's not even like they're going somewhere exotic. This is mobs going to stay in a luxury hotel in the city they're from. Why? I don't know why they would do that, but that's what they're gonna do. Oh shoot, I just realized I'm not picking up the soul soil. Yeah, I don't care about netherrack. I do care about soul soil. Come on. I wasn't looking far enough away. That's so annoying. There we go. Cool. Come on over here, roast beef. Well, actually, pork chop. Should have called it pork chop the first time. That would have been... the joke would have landed so much better. Oh, yeah. I think we have a repair left on this. I'm not 100% sure. Buddy! Let me be! Let me be. Let me be. Let me be. Let me be. Or I'll kill you. Let me be. Oh, sorry, stubborn! Get out of here! They're infuriating. I hate hoglins. Absolutely. They're not dangerous. They're just infuriating. Because even with the strength 2 beacon and, well, technically this is a smite. No, this is a sharpness sword. I thought I was carrying a smite sword on me. When did I switch to sharpness? So even with a sharpness sword and a strength 2 beacon, like it still takes like 3 or 4 smacks to kill the big ones. Buddy. Thank you for going away. Hey, I want that block. Wow, how many was he holding, dude? How many are you holding, dude? Mocking the clip? Great. I don't remember the clip. GG. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What time is it? Oh wow, it's only 11:30. More blocks in the middle of my build. I forget what I was talking about before those hoglins attacked me. That was just a complete reset on my brain. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what day it is, but I do know that I need a new pick. There we go. Repairing the bow? I would never. Or would I? I would. No, well, okay, so the bow, yeah, okay, I understand now. The bow might have a repair left on it. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if we've ever repaired this bow since we made it. But we're gonna wait until Vanilla Tweaks tells us it's down to, you know, super low. Yeah. I remember now. I just forgot I remembered. And now you reminded me that I remembered, so we're good. Anyone having issues with the purple site pausing the stream every minute or so? I hope not. Have you tried refreshing? Or maybe just try watching on a different site. If you're having technical difficulties. Turn it off and back on again. Yeah. Yeah, find the Amazon servers and just reboot them all. Every Amazon server in the world. Turn them off and back on again. I'm sure nobody will notice. That was very aggressive. All bark, no bite, though. I swear I just saw a piece of netherrack up there, but it probably was just a particle. Yeah, probably one of those big pink particles that linger for a second. Yeah, we're getting unreliably low to where, like, I'm seeing things more than I'm actually seeing blocks. Oh, I don't have my chest on. There we go. I need a drink. Got Skippy a little while ago, but you were trying to make a clip and had another stream going. It's just your internet? Probably. Yeah, I've found the purple site sometimes, like, even with my super amazing 2.5 gig internet, will, like, struggle to have multiple tabs open with multiple streams. Though I do have to say that on a day-to-day, 2.5 gig versus 1 gig internet really hasn't made a difference in my life. But I only upgraded to save money. So I had 1 gig internet, Purple, and I was locked in at my certain price until the end of the summer, and then it was going to nearly double. So I called them, and they had a special going on for $10 more than what I was paying to get triple the internet speed. So rather than going to double for the same price, I paid $10 more for triple. So I actually have 3 gig internet, but because of my network configuration in my house, I only have 2.5 gig. Only. Because I have a 2.5 gig router, I have a 2.5 gig switch, I have a 2.5 gig networking ports on my computer and stuff like that. So technically I have 3 gig internet, but everything other than the modem operates at 2.5 gig. So I have 2.5 gig internet. Whoa. Oh, fire a little bit. Oh, the gas is trying to help with the dig. Only. Exactly. I paid $10 more a month that for internet I don't need, so I will willingly sacrifice half a gig of it and still be incredibly happy. Because if I had needed to get a router that could do 3 gigs, I would have had to get a router that did 10 gigs. And getting a 10 gig router, oh boy, I would not, that was an upgrade I could not afford. I did have to upgrade my router and my switch, but they... Oh! Oh! Oh, God! Oh, that was so close! Oh, boy. Wow, we were very close to the ground. Yeah, I didn't get the wings on until we were like 10 blocks above the fortress, and luckily I came down to the side of the fortress. That was almost a totem pop. I fell from the very first layer up here onto the nether, or onto the roof. No, I didn't. Never mind. That was a different fall. I fell from about this level down to a nether portal that's now currently inside of that building, and that left me at 1.5 hearts. So from here down to the actual ground, definitely would have popped the totem. Good to know that some parts of what I'm standing on are literally a single block thick. That means the next layer is going to be pretty quick. Well, that means the layer after the next layer is going to be very quick. But chat, that's it for this layer. GG. So we did, so far today, we did a half layer over here, well, a full layer on this side, and then an additional layer over the entire circle. And now the circle is level for us to do the next layer. Let's go, dude. Maybe don't let ghasts help anymore. You sound like someone who's worried. And I'm not worried, I'm hurried. So, take that, dad joke haters. Okay. Okay, I do have to say, basically dual wielding the sword and the pick is going to be incredibly annoying. But I am not changing up my mining method because I'm too lazy to find a new way that's better. Oh boy. Oh, there goes that staircase. That's still going to be inside the circle for a few more layers. So if you weren't here earlier for how I go around the outside, I knew this was coming up. We hit a ravine kind of thing. So the perimeter of the circle, then we turn and we just follow the perimeter of the ravine until it eventually loops us back to there, and then we continue with the perimeter of the circle. So that way, when I'm going back and forth on my long stripes, we have a ledge to stand on the edge of every ravine, and we're not, you know, accidentally walking into a ravine without looking and stuff like that. Which I could still do, but it'll be very less likely. Not unlikely, but just less likely. Walking into a ravine with no elytra on. Exactly. And yes, even if the ravine gets shallow, I still abide by my rule. And the hoglin will abide by my rules of dying. Yeah, that's my rule for hoglins. They have to die. They're not allowed to live. It's against the rules of my hardcore world. Brady, get out here! You too! They heard they had to die and they're like, I'm here. End me. I'm breaking the rules by being alive right now. Put me out of my misery. We are digging a hole in the nether for my mob zoo to go in. Why was that guy yelling so much? I was just hitting everything I could reach while I took that drink. No, I wouldn't want that. I mean, they're really annoying, yes, but like also, hoglin farms are good. And when you're like naturally walking around in a Crimson Forest biome, there's not that many. There's enough to like encounter them and, you know, have a good fight if you're early game. But there's not like an overwhelming amount. Mojang's really good at dialing in the amount of mobs that feel good when you're just experiencing natural generation. And I feel like that is like what drives their spawn rate motivations. Alright, I am gonna go around this little circle just because it's already exposed. All the packs I use are linked in my bio. Oh, low pick. Oh, I didn't know I still had my wings on. Dude. I missed a block at the border. Oh, boy. Another pick bites the dust. And another pig done, and another pig done. Another pig. Another pig bites the dust. Here we go. Pig, get out of here. Missed one in the border? Where? I didn't see one. We'll see it once the layer's done. Really easy, they'll stand out. Goes way back. Oh. Do I need to get a hoe on me? We're encountering trees now. That's annoying. Chat, can you already believe we're almost halfway through July? I can't. Time is moving too quick. Oh boy. So many blocks to mine. I thought I heard a piglin get angry or something while I was attacking that hoglin, baby. But apparently not. Maybe it was a hoglin. Wow, I need to eat. Yeah, I need to eat. I'm starving. You know, I definitely am gonna eat after stream. I don't know what I'm gonna have. We have corn dogs. I could throw a couple corn dogs in the air fryer. That'd be good. Those are for my kids, though. I don't really eat them too much. I used to eat corn dogs like crazy, dude. Especially because they were so cheap. To buy, like, in bulk at Costco or something. We are digging a hole in the nether for my mob zoo to go. Yeah, we're really I need to get my hoe out, huh? These trees need a hoe. Oh, I hear hoglins or piglins getting mad at me somewhere. Hopefully they're below me or something. I don't know. I don't see them anymore or hear them anymore, so whatevs. When I get to an edge where I can't reach out as far, I just reach as far as I can. And then, hopefully I can reach the rest from, the other side of the opening. And then if I can't, you know, I'll fly on top of it and dig it down one layer at a time after we've done all the rest. I've got a strategy here. I'm not saying it's a good strategy, but it is my strategy. And it's how my brain decides to dig, and it's just what we do. Bro, rip. I hope he gets hope he gets through it all right. Oh my goodness! I just hit him into the ravine. That's all I was doing. If I killed him, I killed him. If they fell, they fell. Whichever came first. Rage, dude. Yeah, see, there's a bunch there I can't reach that I'm gonna have to just fly up on top of it to get rid of later, but that's... Oh, dude, this part was 1 block thick, apparently. in the previous layer. We had no clue. We had no clue. What's up? Yeah, that's a rather big floating section out there now, huh? But that's exactly what we want, because if it's floating, that means the next layer's not gonna need it, and the next layer's gonna be incredibly small. Like, it makes it harder to deal with it, this layer, but it does mean that the next layer is gonna be better, so... it's good. It's good overall. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna find some stuff and it's gonna fall into the lava down there. Whatever. Not the end of the world. It's gonna be ores that we lose, but whatevs. We're not here for the ores. What we're here for is to clear the area. The ores are just a bonus. Oh, my watch is telling me to stand up. Let's do that. Ugh. Ugh. Well, Magic texted me. Magic was talking about getting a trampoline that she found on sale, and it like went on sale even more on sale. And we were debating it because we're like, our backyard, we don't really have that much room for a trampoline. You know, it's gonna look pretty full once we put a trampoline in there with the other like play sets and stuff we have back there. And then it went on sale like really cheap, and I was just like, go for it. And then she's like, oh, the weight limit is like 200 pounds. And I'm like, oh, like, I couldn't get on it with the kids, so like, now we see why it's so cheap. Never mind. Like, if the weight limit is 200, that probably means you could, you know, you could safely do 200, you can overload it, but still. Like, it was like a big one, too. It wasn't like a small, like 8-foot kid-sized trampoline. So a big one having a weight limit of like 200 pounds is ridiculous, so. If I'm getting a trampoline, I'm getting on it, thank you very much. Oh, goodbye. And that's why people like you still have jobs. I'm really dropping the ball actually though. I like said that I was gonna get a gym membership and like continue working on and exercising my back regularly and stuff like that, and I have not. So like that I like 100% know that I am falling short on. And I'm 100% blaming myself for that if my back gets bad again. And I'm sitting here talking about it, not getting that gym membership. even like had a schedule that I was going to keep with it. Like because I was just going to replace my 2 times a week of physical therapy that I went to during my workday. I was just going to replace those time slots with going to the gym for my back, and I didn't. Part of it's the cost, but but I have like a couple weights at home and stuff, and a treadmill and whatnot, but I don't use that. So I thought, you know, like if I force myself to pay for the gym membership, that would be like, okay, that'll, like, I spent the money, I better go to the gym kind of deal, right? I can't even get myself to do that. Though I have lost a lot of weight, so that's good for me. But if I don't spend the money, I don't have to go. But I need to go. And I want to go, but I just don't. I don't even know what it is that's stopping me from going. I don't even know what it is. Maybe it's that I just subconsciously don't want to turn into a gym bro. Look at me, I'll never turn into a gym bro. What am I saying? Look at me. No amount of time in the gym is gonna make me look like a gym. What was that, low pick? With a man bun? Oh boy. What's up? I don't think Magic would let me get a man bun. I don't think I mean, I don't want one to begin with, but. Alright, new pick time. I play hardcore single player. Please do not let that gas shoot at all my shulker boxes. We are digging out a hole in the nether for my mob zoo to be in. Good stuff. Whoa, okay, more lava. More lava to die. Yeah, that lava is going down into the lava lake. Good, and then it's gonna disappear. Nice. That's supposed to be an emote. Listening to Peaches from Super Mario Bros. Movie on repeat lately. I have been listening to, hold on. I literally have the tab open right now. I'm Still Standing on repeat. I've been listening to the Elton John version of it, but what got it stuck in my head was the version from the movie Sing. Don't you know I'm still standing? Okay. Hey, our second Deborah. Our second Deborah of the dig. First one of the day. You know, for being up at Y109 and having found 2 pieces inside of a not completely sized perimeter, I'll take it, you know? I'll take it. We're not actually gonna get a lot from this dig though, because most of it's over a lava lake. And we're not digging below the lava lake. So, we're not gonna get a lot in total from this, and that's perfectly fine. We're not here for the debris. Once I'm on the soul sand, I crouch to go a little slower. Because of soul speed. It's too ridiculous. It's like a nice, yeah, all the ores here is just like a nice little treat to bring home. And you really can never say no to netherite. You never have enough of that stuff. You have Swift Sneak, so that doesn't really slow you down. Well, yeah, well, crouching with Swift Sneak is still faster than standing with Swift Sneak, right? It's just, it's the soul speed makes standing and crouching really, yeah, the combo, it's still really fast, but it is ever so slightly slower. Or at least it feels that way. But you just said to slow down. Yeah, so this versus this is slightly slower than this. No, but it does slow me down. Slightly is still less. Slightly slower is still slower. All right, so we did the full border now. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we go. Yeah, now we're just doing the stripes back and forth. I know there definitely was some cave openings that entrances or whatever they are, edges that I didn't do the border around on, because they like didn't border with the outside border. So that means we'll just get to those once we get next to one of them for the first time. Because of the amount of openings, it took us on a completely different path than the last time, so... And we're probably going to be exposing even more thin areas that actually open up to a hole in the ground while we get through this. I'm probably gonna need to repair a shovel next time we go to the Wither Skelly farm. But that's good. More tools to repair over there, the better, because that's just more coal we'll get. What's up? Yeah, the split layers though is really annoying. Just back and forth between shovel and pick, and shovel and pick, and shovel and pick, and shovel and pick, and shovel and pick. Oh, shut up. I think you've been here for. I'm gonna sit back down now. I've been standing for like 20 minutes. Yeah, the AI thing uses some very clickbait titles. I never use those titles for when I make them into a clip. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fly up there now. No more staircase, and that's fine. Oops. Goodbye. Okay, I don't want soul sand. I'd actually rather be holding 2 stacks of netherrack in my inventory. Or in my hotbar. I don't know why that's what I prefer, but it is what I prefer. Just seems like less clutter when you have... Why are these swapped again? Rails. Oops. I did not mean to break that. Did not mean to break that. We got about 20 minutes until we start the bingo cards, chat. Make sure you stick around to play bingo. Yeah, now this layer, chat, we're actually going just straight underneath the nether tunnel there, and the lines are going full length for the first time. As the nether roof that we're standing on disappears with every layer, now the layers have the ability to be bigger, but they're not going to be for long. Because all these ones that are soul sand we're standing on means that, like, it's only a couple blocks thick. And just like how in this layer, all the ones that were soul sand last layer, like, kind of broke through, next layer, all these ones are going to break through. Well, maybe not. I don't know. This one looks like it's 4 blocks thick, but still. Woo! All right. Okay, throw that out and get myself a new pickaxe. You know what? I'll honestly top off my rockets too. There we go. That's what I meant to do. I did hear that there are some piglins angry at me. Maybe it was just the one, I don't know. come on. I was literally just thinking to myself, just actual netherrack with nothing in the way, and then immediately lava's in my way. That's what I get for thinking to myself something positive. Imagine if I had said it out loud, what would have happened? That piglin walked into the middle of a fight with me and some hoglins, and then he gets hit by my sweeping edge, and then has the nerve to pull his crossbow on me. I just can't with these guys. Good stuff. Just digging a hole. How do you get nether items quick? What, you mean like mining fast like this? Instamine is when you, for netherrack, you can get instamine by just having like efficiency 3 on your pickaxe or something. All right, so now we've hit the edge of a ravine that I didn't go around the edge of, so we gotta do that now. Yeah, this is a lot of soul sand. Just a heck of a lot of soul sand. Now we're doing this at the same speed we were doing just pure netherrack, because it's just pure soul sand and soul soil, which as soon as I say it, of course there's netherrack mixed in. Of course. That's what I get for saying something. karma, I guess. For what? I don't know, but... Alright. Back over here. I guess just for being a horrible person that I am. You're actually wearing a gassed head. I want to kill you for that. Thank you. And then, alright, yeah. It's like, I don't even see the gassed heads fall, but, you know, a baby piglin picks them up. And then I find a baby piglin wearing a gassed head, and I'm like, I guess I gotta kill you for that. Hoglin heads, I don't kill them for that anymore because I've picked up so many Hoglin heads from this project already. But gassed heads, I will. I've only picked up maybe like 4 or 6 of those or something. So I will obtain those immediately upon finding out. I am getting pretty tired though, chat. I gotta admit. Oh, good. The skeleton fell down, too. Oh, and we just unlocked another cave that I gotta dig a perimeter around. I have no idea what that means. Yes, it is time for bingo. Alright. Bingo, 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 bingo. All right, chat. Bingo is live. If you're on the purple chat, all you gotta do is hover your mouse over the screen and click the bingo icon to get yourself a bingo card. Or if you're on mobile on purple app, you can see the bingo icon in the top right corner of your app or of your chat window. Get yourself a bingo card and you wait till the countdown starts until we start calling numbers, and then the winner of bingo gets to put a block on the massive monument in my hardcore Minecraft world. If you're on any other platform, you got about 7 minutes if you want to come on over to the purple chat and claim yourself a bingo card to potentially leave your mark in this hardcore world. You're manifesting your lodestone. Nice. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, I thought the hoglins were on the other side of the ravine. I didn't know he could actually get to me. I thought he was on the other side of the ravine. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep digging until we start calling the bingo numbers, and then that's when I'll head back to the base and dump things into the unloader while the numbers are being called. You know how it goes. If you win again, you're not. If you win tonight, you're never allowed to win again, because then, yeah, it'll say stream 1000 for your latest win. Yeah, true. If you give that up, I'll be sad. I forgot it was stream 1000. Yeah, today is stream 1000 in my hardcore Minecraft world, dude. I can't believe it. Chat, and all 1000 streams are available to go watch the VOD on the Red Video site. Every single second is available for you to go watch. 1000 streams, over 4,300 hours. That's a lot. Whoa, bud. Got it. Chat, how many days is 4,300 hours? It also does mean, as of today, if you to pay me to delete my world or to die in my world, now will officially make me a millionaire. At least according to the IRS before they take their cut. Like 180? Okay. Exclamation mark amount if you don't know what we're talking about. You got the new chicken jockey disc? It is a 100% drop rate, Abdernet, so... yeah, if you find it, it's guaranteed to drop it. But GG. I haven't found one yet, so. I'm jelly. All right, I'm gonna get back here and do a little bit of digging. Yeah, but first try. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was kind of hoping we could find one on the SMP tomorrow. Because tomorrow is an SMP stream, chat. Anyone who is subscribed gets access to the Colonel Kingdom SMP. If you are a sub, you can learn how to get whitelisted in the Discord. Links in the bio panels, descriptions, etc. That is a purple chat or a TikTok subscriber. It's a member on the red site. You can get whitelisted in the Discord if that interests you. Or if you qualify. Oh, low shovel. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna empty out my inventory now. And we're gonna head back to the base. And I'm gonna just swap both a pick and a shovel for tomorrow. Starting off fresh. The pickaxe had a little bit of life left in it, but it's fine. Bringing home lots of soul soil, lots of nether ores. Good to see. This is all still just blackstone, you know. Wow, good progress here, chat. When this layer's done, so we're obviously next stream in the hardcore world, we're gonna finish this layer, and if we're really lucky, we'll do the entire next layer too. because the layers will be smaller. I think it might be possible. But the view will be incredibly different at the end of next stream because of just how much of this stuff is not going to have anything underneath it. And then the next layer, how much of that is not going to have anything underneath it. It's going to be great. Preach, dude. All right, let's get back on here. This is hardcore single player. All right. And we're back at the base. Here's my Hapagast. How you doing, bud? How you doing, bud? You know, I wonder if he's ever flown into the barrel. I've not seen him ever fly into the barrel, but he might have one day, or he might one day. Yeah, I don't know. We are digging a hole in the nether for my mob zoo to go in the future. Yeah, this place is not getting a lot done because it's not loaded. If we fill up this first chest, I will turn on the chunk loaders, but like, I don't know. All right, time to start bingo. All right. If you got your bingo cards, chat, now is the time to make sure you open up that window. Numbers are going to be called on your bingo card once every 5 seconds automatically. If you have the number on your card, it will just automatically be marked. And you just got to wait to get 5 in a row and then press the bingo button that shows up at the bottom if you do. First person to press that button gets to put a block on the massive monument in my hardcore world. All right, top all that junk off. There we go. Now what? Now we gotta wait probably a few minutes for you guys to actually get it. But I'm already back at the base. Is there anything I need to do here at the base? Now that I think about it. Oh man, I thought I could just land on him. It didn't work. That didn't work. Hey, bud. Just riding this guy around. Is there anything we need to do around here? I don't think so. No, this place is done. Chat, did we ever update the map after redoing this door here? I don't think anything would have changed other than maybe like the height variation of this roof, but like I don't even know if that would show up on the map. Don't know. Oh crap, I forgot my render distance is actually really low. Yeah, I turned it down to 23 chunks. I want to put it back to 50. That was to test performance. Oh, yeah, we're dipping down to like 40, 60 FPS now. You think I did update the map? I think I did too. Oh, when I fixed the other chunk, yeah, I would have grabbed both. You're right. I do remember that now. Thank you. All right. Hey, we got a winner! Oh boy, it's Abdranax. That means he is clearly going to win another stream and not have 1,000 be on the reservation sheet for forever. Because Abdranax has won the most amount. He currently has 57 red nether bricks up there. We're upping that to 58. His last victory was stream 995, now making it the first 4 digits ever in the sheet on stream 1000. Let's go grab a red nether brick and get him up there. There we go. There we go. You were very close, but you didn't want to win. All right. No, it is what it is. I mean, it's just kind of a joke that, like, you know, if you get a cool number, don't ever win again, but... All right. GG Abdranax on winning stream number 1000 on the massive monument, my dude. Boom. There it is. Holy crap. All right, now we do got some diamonds to burn. So chat, if you're not familiar with this Partner Plus goal above my head, we burn diamonds at the end of stream for qualifying sub points. !Partner Plus in the chat if you want to learn how to get diamonds burnt in your honor. It's only qualifying subs. But this is our diamond burning shrine where we have a lava pool in the shape of a diamond made out of diamonds where we burn diamonds. So let's see how many we got to burn tonight. All right. I know we did have at least one sub, so I need to find out how many. We had a tier 3. Okay, it's just one tier 3 sub today at 2020. Oh, 3 subs, plural. 2025, 7-Eleven. The gas station? Not a sponsor. Well, you know, if they wanted to, I'd accept their money. All right, chat. This is 3 diamonds going to Graph for a tier 3 for 27 months. Absolutely massive, dude. I appreciate you. All right, let's get back to the base and wrap up for the night. Look at this base, dude. Would you just look at it? You know, when I see a base like that, I just say, would you just look at it? Look at it. All right, chat. That's it, my dudes. End of stream number 1000. You were here. Pogs in the chat. You did it. You made it to the end of stream. Absolute mad lads. All right, chat. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today, my dudes. Let's see who's live to send over a raid to tonight. Why is the purple chat requesting me to type in my password and to confirm my account? What did you do, chat? Who's hacking me? Oh. That didn't work. Typed it wrong. Oh, crap. New monitor, it's not the new computer. The new monitor's on the gaming PC. This is on the streaming PC. What? I'm confused. All right, I'm back in. All right. Weird. All right. Let's see if there's any new hardcore homies in my recommended that we can discover. Hey, yo, actually, right here, first person in the Colonel viewers also watch is playing a new hardcore world, day 3. We'll send it right over here. All right, chat. I need everyone to copy and paste this raid message. We're going over to a new channel tonight. So everybody's got to copy and paste the raid message into their chat. Let them know you're there when you get there and you want to have a wonderful time over at Hunter's stream tonight. Hunter Yells. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today. Thank you for the follows across all the platforms. Thank you for the Prime subs. Thank you for the Partner Plus subs. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the channel point redemptions, and thank you for the gifts over on TikTok. I'll be live again tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern on the Colonel Kingdom SMP. If you are subscribed, you can play on the server with me. If you're not subscribed, you can subscribe and help out the goal and get on the server tomorrow too. So learn how to get whitelisted there in the Discord if you want to play before tomorrow. Thank you so much for the awesome stream. Have a great night, and peace out, my dudes.